calls ichimoku charting. This first chart is UMC. We have a breakout on the daily. Took a little while before it really got going, waiting for this brown line to get clear of the cloud. We've had a good solid steady rally using the red line as support. Price hasn't gone underneath the blue line. Current price got away from red and has come back and used it as support. In the next few days these lines will be pointing north again and the rally hopefully will continue. We look to the weekly chart to be able to see some idea of the resistance that's coming up. I'll just bring the chart back a little bit so we get to see the future cloud and make it so the candles are a bit bigger because we only need to see the action. I like to work on the one third being this part of the chart, the future, 1/3 back to the brown line and 1/3 back into this range. Beyond that it doesn't matter, change time frames if you want to see further back, and that's where I can bring the charts up. Price has come up on this recent spike and touch the cloud. It's a long way from the red line, and that means that there's your resistance, which is now sloping downwards, and here's your support, which is sloping upwards. The brown line is stuck in the cloud, which is great. It means that it's gone past the candles and into the cloud, over the red line, and this area here is now where you hope for the price to stay in, which would leave you in this region. This is support. You have support at 92, 93 cents, but it's rising, it's coming up. We've got a nice run of candles here. When you count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that low there is included. So for the next week that candle gets dropped off and we pick up this one. Those lines will continue to increase. This blue line, it's being affected by the last candle of this brown line. In another couple of weeks we're going to drop off some of these lows and they're going to continue to come up. So at the moment you can't expect the price to get much higher than that recent spike to 1.29, and we've got support down here. It is one where you just got to wait for that red line to be able to come up so that price can enter into the cloud safely. Yes, it can rally into it, but it will come back down to it at some point. For the next chart is MMX. I'll just bring it back a little bit. This is where the bottom here, and it kept on just trying to get up into the cloud, and we can see that eventually it did try to break out. The red line wasn't there. It dropped back down into the cloud. Red was there, started to do its thing. Brown was stuck. Once brown was clear, red was clear, blue was clear, then the breakout. Went back down to what I call Greek blue, but otherwise it tested that new support. This is new support. This is where support was. Now support's up here. It rallied from there. It's gone back. It originally just tested the red. Now it looks like it's going to go back and test the blue. But support now is at 133. On this being a weekly chart, you've got the breakout. It's clean. Sorry, this is a daily chart. We now need to go to the weekly chart to be able to see our targets, our future resistance, and our support. Okay, again I like to have a quick look at the future cloud. I'll bring the candles a little bit closer to me. is why you have to be careful of price dropping out of a cloud. It dropped out of the cloud, came across, tested this, failed, bang. Price stayed inside underneath the red line, didn't even come near blue. It's called bear trending. Brown has now managed to make it through the candles and over the red line. Price spiked up, touched the resistance at the cloud, and is now using the red and blue lines as support. Your current support is at $1.26 and your resistance around $1.82. So that weekly candle is pretty much your range. Once this red line comes up into here, this is your target at $2.67. It's all looking good, you just might need to be patient. Hope that all works well, as it's my first one, and we'll try again. Thank you.